Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to make a triple envelope pocket just using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other videos. So what we're going to do is score this, put it on our scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can just use your ruler and anything that you could, make a line with. Pencil, a pen, anything like that. So we're going to first score at 6 inches. And then we're going to turn it just once to the left. And then we're going to score at 2.5 and at 7 and 10. Okay. So I can take this off of here. Now we're just going to fold it in half and make sure that our corners are even. Now this little corner here kind of tore when I took it out of the pack, but I think it'll be just fine. And this is just single-sided paper. You don't have to have double-sided paper for this project. That's all you have, that's fine. But if you have single-sided, then you're not wasting your second side of your fancy paper. Just have to try to get it as even as you can so it lays down nice and flat. Okay, now I'm looking at my notes over here. So this is our 2.5 inch piece, and this is our 2 inch piece down here. So we're going to start, we just turn it over, and we're going to start by cutting out, or not cutting it out, but cutting across this score line. And I have little marks down here so I don't forget what I'm doing. And if you cut just a little tiny bit above the score line, that leaves you a little room there for when you fold it. So we're just going to cut to the center. And then that'll fold over. And we'll have this opening. So see, I still need to trim a little bit off of here so when we fold it up, we don't have the paper getting in the way, so it doesn't bunch up or fold or anything. So we'll just cut off a little bit more. And when we fold that over, that'll lay down better. Now we want to make for sure that this stays even. And in a minute here, we're going to glue this. So we'll fold this back over. I think I need to cut just a little bit off of this flap is the problem. It's binding a little bit down there at the end. So just trim it so it doesn't get in the way, because we're going to have a little pocket. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so that's much better. All right. before we glue this, we're going to go here and we're going to cut out a thumb notch. And I think, hang on just a second, I want my other paper punch. Okay, I want this notch instead of my regular paper punch. And then I can just erase my pencil marks, which really doesn't matter because, well, yeah, you'll see it. Maybe you won't see it. I can't remember. And then we're going to go around here on the side. And we're going to, so it's on the same side as we just did this punch. So we're just going to turn it and do a notch about center or wherever you want it, because that's going to be another pocket. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and I made the mark there and I made it in the wrong spot, and I guess I didn't erase it. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and glue this flap down and make sure I follow my little notes that I have over here. I want to confuse myself. That's not always hard to do. Okay. Now when we fold this over, we have to make sure we line up this corner. Then we can kind of just flatten this down a little bit. Okay. And then I want to round these two corners. And then this is going to fold up like this. And then this is going to fold back down like this. Did I fold it wrong? I think I did. Turn it over this way, Terry. It's going to fold up like this. And there's our pocket. And this is our flap for that pocket. Now we're going to open this back up, and this is our top flap here, and we're going to want this just glued shut. So we'll just burnish that good. So we'll just add, won't matter what side we do it on. Add glue to this flap and make sure you don't go down below your score line down here. Don't want to go below that score line because you'll glue your pocket shut. Okay, so now when we fold this over, we have to make sure that we line this corner up, and this is my funny corner. So I'll just make for sure that my edges are straight. And we'll just kind of burnish over that. And then we're going to round this corner anyway, so that won't be a problem. So this will come up like this, and this flap will fold down, and then this flap will fold down. So you just have to make for sure that these are all nice and straight and burnished down good. Okay. And then this will fold over. And we'll just fold it to the back. And flatten that down some. And then we have to fold this back down and just glue here on each side. Make sure I'm in the camera. So this is a very quick pocket project. Good way to use up a lot of 12 by 12s if you have a lot of 12 by 12s. Make sure our sides are even. This one could have been a little bit more even. Now I didn't ink any of this. You can ink if you want, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. If you was going to ink, you would want to ink this stuff up before you closed up your pockets and stuff, and we have to glue this pocket shut on the side. So this is like a very easy project. So we have that, and we have that. So we have one pocket here, and we have two pockets here. Let me run this down through there and make sure it's open good. And then back here we have our third pocket, and that's a nice big pocket. So you could stick something nice and big back in there. Now, I didn't grab tags to put in this, so after I decorate it, I'll grab me some tags just so you can see how they are. Down here on this center, the little flap right in the center, I just want to glue down this word believe. Really like the way this was made. I wish I remembered where I got it from. Seems like it was on some free thing that I got and I cut it off. So believe. And then up here on top, just going to glue this over here. And this would be a very quick mass make, because it's like you just cut it out, score it, fold it up, and glue it, and that's it. Glue that down there. And then over here on this side, I have this established in 1877. We're going to give me a couple gems to put on here also. And then these are just little flowers that was cut out from something. That one's longer, so I'll put it on that side. So I just want to put them over there. I think it would look better with the big flower on the outside. But I have to cut the bottom off because it's too long. So that'll go under there. And this one will go under here, just to give it a little greenery. It's like I'm all thumbs here. I'll slide that under there, something like that. Slide that under there like that, and then we'll just glue this down. And I do think that I have my gems out. Didn't see them sitting there. And then that would just be like that. And then we have this little butterfly. Of course, we have to have a butterfly. I think I'm going to have it going that way. All right, let's see. Which ones was I going to use? They look kind of big. Maybe these were from for a different. That might have been for a different project. Let me see. All right. These little green ones will do good. These will work. Now that I have my bigger table, I can have this little box down here with just some little spares in. One there and one there. Okay, I think that looks pretty. Yay! Now we're going to put some lace down here on the bottom. Not sure which one I want. Don't know if I want that one. This one's a little bit bigger. I think this one might show up a little bit better. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay, now let's see how I want this. About like that. I'll just put a little glue across there. Let's see. I have to even up my lace. Down to the bottom where it belongs. Okay. So I think that's pretty. Okay, there we are. Now let me grab a couple tags and we'll see how the tags look in it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just grabbed a couple things for each pocket. So these would be, you know, these could be just barely bigger, maybe. Just barely. But anyways, there's 2 little cards in there, and then I just had these, and this would go down in here, and still you have all of this room here, so you could do it like this. Stand them up like that, and that makes it a little bit higher. And then that closes down. These are just a little too tall for these this pocket down here. Just have to trim some of that off, but that's just a little too tall. So that's about how deep your pocket is. So we'll put them in there, put them in there. And I didn't have anything to go all the way across here. So just so you could see how big the back pocket is, I brought these, and you see how long they are, and that's only how much sticks out. So that's a good sized pocket, so you could put a big tag in there. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. So until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.